Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's just dive right into this because we are about to synthesize an absolutely chaotic week in the tech world. We're looking at a rapid-fire string of 16, yes, 16 disparate, massive AI updates that literally dropped back-to-back. I know, it's a lot to process. But by the end of this Explainer, you're going to have a crystal clear understanding of the totally new landscape we find ourselves in today.
Now, to really grasp the scale of what's going on, we got to look at a massive geopolitical and technological shift that just occurred. Just last week, the US essentially banned access to the most powerful AI in the world, Claude's Fable 5, for anyone who isn't American. And when a tool this insanely powerful gets restricted, well, it creates an absolute vacuum in the global market. And as history tells us, vacuums do not stay empty for long.
So we're seeing this wild contrast taking shape right now. On one side, you've got the leading US models from massive companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google. They're locked down, they carry these fuzzy subscription caps, and as we just saw, they can be outright banned. But on the flip side, we have the immediate response. A Chinese company called Z.AI just dropped GLM 5.2. It's an open-weight, fully public, and completely free alternative that's already ranking as the second best AI in the world in blind tests.
Here is our roadmap for today. Number 1, the free AI revolution. Number 2, AI industry shakeups. Number 3, AI in the real world. Number 4, upgrading how we work. And finally, number 5, the ultimate AI showdown.
Let's start with Section 1, the free AI revolution. Enter GLM 5.2.
So GLM 5.2 isn't just some website you visit. It's actually released with what we call open weights. Basically, this means anyone can download the entire AI model's brain, so to speak, and run it locally right on their own computer. No one can shut it off, no one can ban it, and you don't have to pay a single monthly fee. It even carries an MIT license, which means you're totally free to use it to build tools inside your own business. It is 100% under your control. All right, moving to Section 2, AI industry shakeups, lawsuits, and talent wars. While open-source models are having a massive moment, the closed, corporate models are getting some serious pushback. Take this frustrated user, Carl Kahn. He actually just filed a lawsuit against Anthropic. He'd shelled out for their expensive Max 5 and Max 20 plans, obviously expecting a massive boost in usage. Instead, during a single 5-hour work session, he burned through 15% of his entire weekly limit. I mean, for a $200 plan, he'd be tapped out in days. He's seeking class action status now, and honestly, this could finally force AI companies to stop hiding behind these fuzzy usage caps and tell us exactly what we're paying for.
And man, the drama does not stop at user lawsuits. The internal talent wars are producing some literally jaw-dropping numbers. Think about this. $2.7 billion. That is the massive sum Google recently paid just to win back Noam Shazir. He's this AI founding father who helped write the foundational research paper that pretty much all modern AI is built on. So Google paid billions to get him back in charge of their Gemini model. The punchline? Less than 2 years later, he just walked right out the door and joined their biggest rival, OpenAI. No way, right?
Let's pivot for a second with Section 3, AI in the real world, hardware and voice. We're moving away from software drama and looking at how AI is physically breaking out of our screens. You probably know Midjourney for generating those stunning AI images, right? Well, they just pulled a totally shocking lane switch. They're actually building their first ever physical hardware under Midjourney Medical. They are designing the spa-like body scanner where you step into a shallow pool of warm water and thousands of tiny sensors scan your entire body using sound waves. So no more claustrophobic MRI tubes. The founder says their goal isn't just making pretty pictures anymore, it's improving human health, aiming for a 60-second, affordable scan. Absolutely wild.
And this really shows how AI is manifesting in other physical spaces too. Over in India, the massive education platform PhysicsWallah literally gave their AI a voice. It can read messy, handwritten physics problems and speak out loud in a mix of Hindi and English. It's basically acting like a super patient tutor at 2 a.m., and it actually boosted students' session lengths by 2.4 times. At the exact same time, Nvidia released Motion Bricks. This is an AI that replaces weeks of manual animation by generating real-time movements for game characters and actual physical humanoid robots.
Let's bring it back to your immediate digital environment in Section 4, upgrading how we work, digital workflow. So how does this actually affect our daily lives? Imagine you're out grabbing lunch and boom, you spill taco sauce all over your shirt. In the past, uploading a photo to an AI was this clunky, slow process.
Now, with the new ChatGPT iOS update, you just tap the camera right in the chat, point it at the stain, and it answers instantly with cleaning instructions. Zero lag. It completely removes the friction between a real-world problem and an AI solution.
Now, for those of you doing heavier work who might have lost access to Claude's Fable 5, there's this really clever workaround called Fusion, which you can use through OpenRouter. Basically, instead of relying on one super expensive AI, Fusion runs your prompt through multiple cheap budget AI models all at the exact same time. Where one model is weak, another completely covers for it. The result? These fused budget models nearly match Fable 5 level performance, but at half the price. It's like a giant puzzle where all the pieces cover each other's blind spots.
And the efficiency gains just keep coming. Think about all the time you waste repeating tasks. Well, ChatGPT now lets you do background scheduling. You can literally tell it to send you a scouting report before every soccer match, and it just does it automatically in the background. Perplexity launched Brain, which is a contextual memory system that actually remembers your past projects so you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Then we've got GenSpark releasing Agent Base, instantly building interconnected data dashboards. And finally, Lovable just dropped an update where it's literally point and click. You draw an arrow or circle something on a live website, and the AI edits the code for you instantly.
Anthropic has also completely overhauled how we build stuff. In a traditional workflow, designing an app and coding it were two entirely separate jobs with totally different tools. But now, with Claude Designing Code, you prompt an interface, you click and edit it right there on the canvas, and then you just export it directly to Replit to make it a live working app in one seamless flow. Claude Code can even build live updating data dashboards for your team to view on their phones, all while the AI fixes bugs in real time. It's a real game changer.
Which brings us to our final act, Section 5, the ultimate AI showdown. Free versus paid.
We wanted to be completely fair here, so we gave all three top AI models the exact same complex prompt. We basically said, build a complete 2D action game in one file with a commando-style soldier, a jungle level, power-ups, 3 lives, a score counter, and even sound effects. We also tested them on building a learning roadmap and a fully interactive website.
And honestly, the results were absolutely fascinating. When it came to the learning roadmap, Claude Opus 4.8 completely lagged. It just gave us a button that did nothing. On the interactive website, Fable 5 built something really beautiful, but it completely lacked actual interactivity. But the totally free GLM 5.2? It gave us a fully dynamic week-by-week roadmap, a highly interactive website with particle effects, and a perfectly playable 2D jungle game with working mechanics and sound. It matched or straight up beat the most expensive models across the board.
But here is the real kicker. It all comes down to the math. If you're paying for an API, the cost to write 1 million tokens using Claude Opus 4.8 is roughly $25. The cost to get that exact same and arguably better quality of work from GLM 5.2, just $4.10. It is roughly 5 times cheaper than the leading paid model, delivering incredibly polished, complex results. So if you want to integrate this powerhouse into your own workflow, you've got a few options. First, you can try it instantly for free right in your browser at chat.z.ai. If you want to code with it, you can route it through OpenRouter. Now keep in mind that doing this means your prompts are being processed on servers in China. If data privacy is a concern for you, then option 3 is definitely the way to go. You can use a tool called Llama to download the entire model directly to your local laptop so nothing ever leaves your private machine.
Just a year ago, building a polished app or interactive site meant paying a massive premium for the most guarded, expensive AI on the planet. Today, a totally free public model has entirely shattered that wall. The democratization of AI isn't some far-off future concept anymore. It is literally a file you can download today. So, I'm going to leave you with this. If a free, open-weight model can match the world's most expensive AI right now, what are you going to build with it tomorrow? Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.